Dominick.
Did you know that people that can't eat gluten also cannot lick envelopes closed? This is because the sticky part contains gluten. Gluten in Greek means glue, and so gluten is used to make stuff stick together and is found naturally in wheat, rye, malt, and barley. The symptoms of celiac disease that I had were joint and neck pains, tiredness, jaw pains, and I looked sick all the time with dark bags under my eyes. Last September I found out I had celiac, also pronounced celiac disease. Since the diagnosis, I can't eat any food containing wheat, rye, malt, or barley because they have gluten in it. Some foods I can eat are natural foods, usually with a short ingredient list. Some foods I can eat are corn tortilla chips, Breyers ice cream, Fritos corn chips, Doritos in the blue bag, and anything labeled gluten-free. If it is not labeled gluten-free, I always have to read the labels, and if I'm not sure, I have my mom call the company, check the company's website. Even though I may have had food before, like Doritos, I still always need to check the ingredients in case the company changed any of the ingredients to contain gluten. Some foods I can't eat are Twizzlers, Kit Kats, wheat-based cakes, cookies, and cupcakes, Tillamook ice cream, wheat-based pasta, and pizzas because of the crust. I might be able to eat salads, but if they put croutons or soggy salad dressings, then I can't eat it. When I'm 21, if I want to drink beer, I have to drink sorghum beer instead of regular beer. Adults tell kids that they need to share, but in my house, I don't have to share my gluten-free toaster with anyone. Other food containers that my parents labeled GF, like butter, peanut butter, and jelly. Celiac is not contagious and it is not an allergy. Celiac disease is an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune means that the body taxes. In other words, gluten is a poison to people with celiac because the body attacks to the small intestine. The small intestine contains hair-like particles called villi. When the gluten reaches the small intestine, the body attacks the villi because the body thinks that the gluten is poison, when really there is no poison. So the villi gets flattened out, and your body cannot get nutrients from foods. You can only get celiac disease if you have the gene for it. For some people, having celiac disease will make them feel like they had the flu all the time. Some symptoms of celiac disease are abdominal bloating, diarrhea, weight loss, unexplained pains, bone pains, being crabby, being tired, depression, pain joints, not growing enough, and passing lots of gas. These are just some of the symptoms of celiac. If you have celiac disease and you don't know, terrible things can happen, such as arthritis, different types of intestinal cancers, seizures, malnutrition, and many others. If you have pains that keep coming back, you might want to check if you have celiac by getting a blood test. Most doctors may not think to test you for celiac disease, so you should let them know if you have any of the symptoms. There's no cure for celiac disease. The only way to stop the pain for me was to stop eating gluten. Going completely gluten-free means not eating anything with gluten, not even the tiniest crumb. Plus, I can't have foods that cross-contaminated with gluten like oatmeal. It takes about 6 months for people with celiac to get hairy intestines back and feel better. I'm almost a month away from getting my relief back to normal. If you have any food questions about celiac, go to celiac.com or glutenfreeball.com or my blog, glutenfreekidscorner.blogspot.com. There are many other places to get information as well. Just Google celiac. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
He can't tie this in the knot.
If anybody has questions.
Do you have questions or comments?
Now can you tell us which one is which?
Does everybody eat their cookies?
Or try it? Did you take we'll give you a couple questions to take a taste of each on the blue and white napkin, and then maybe Dominick will let you know. And Emma, did you have a question?
It's
The same one. I think it was great, Dominick, the way that you take charge of your of the disease and the way that you check labels for yourself, so you're really in charge of it. That's great. What would you like? Yeah? Oh. What were some of the things that that Dominick might feel a little lucky about?
He doesn't have to share food.
He doesn't have to share food. Yeah. doesn't have to share it. Last part, so let's keep our fingers still just for this last part.
Okay, this brochure, I recommend you give it to your parents because it's all about celiac and what to do if you have it. And it'd be really important if you ever feel like you want to go gluten-free. And if you want to see if you need to go gluten-free, then all you have to do is just get a blood test.
Well, because celiac is an autoimmune disorder, your body destroys itself. And so your body feels like when you get gluten, even though gluten's fine for people who don't have to be gluten, it reads gluten as like a toxin, like it's like the flu. And it's like, go out and destroy the flu. So it sends out antibodies to destroy the gluten, but it ends up destroying the villi because it's trapped in there.
Oh.
So it misreads it, and they can measure the amount of antibodies in the blood.
I think that one day, maybe we should have an official field trip to get our blood tested for celiac. Yes, Sean. Yes. That means you. I know. Wow. I'm not sure.
Emma, one thing that is important in that Andrew. One thing that is important, I saw on the brochure, it has the whole list of the symptoms.
Yes.
And is that what you were noticing? You were having some of those symptoms?
Yeah, I had many.
Wow. And then, so how much better do you feel now than when you weren't being careful about what you were eating?
Really much better.
Wow.
But if you like go gluten-free for a long time, then like suddenly you just haven't been like you really wouldn't feel that.
And I was 39 when I finally got diagnosed, so I was feeling not so great for almost all my life. That's why it's good that there's a campaign now to get people diagnosed. If you're interested in science, celiac is a really cool thing to study because the symptoms actually vary on what part of your small intestine is damaged. So some people have headaches and joint pain, and other people just have all kinds of issues with their intestines. So it depends.
Well, how many years has it been since you got diagnosed?
I think it's almost 4. I celebrate it every year. In April will be 4 years. So it's been an amazing time. And for a lot of reasons, women who have celiac and are eating gluten can't have babies. And so, my baby is here now because I'm not eating gluten. And she's worth it. I'm definitely not bread, whatever. I'll take her. That's fine.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And make sure that you gather your things together. We're going to start getting ready to do a lot to take home and a lot to clean up on our floor and our table. So let's give everybody a hand, those guests that came today. Dominick,